Teresa. This is Donna, Gary. Welcome to the speech tonight. Life. It's the great frontier. It's what shapes us, it's what molds us into who we're meant to be. But have you ever taken just one big step back and considered all the things in your life that have shaped you and molded you and influenced you in some way into who you're meant to be? You'd be probably pretty shocked. For me, everything happened, whether it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, has all led you to this point in life. And I just got to consider some of the things. Today, no, time is precious, and I won't waste much of yours. So, I'm going to be discussing some of the things that are influential in my life. One will be a person, one will be a place, and one will be an experience. Let's start off. First one is going to be my mom. Reasons that I look up to my mom are beyond counting. First one is she's got a caring heart. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. And no matter how exhausted she is, no matter how tired she gets, she can always lend an ear, lend a shoulder to cry on. She's always there for you, and she's got the strongest work ethic. She's so strong. My mom's the strongest person I've ever met in my life. You know, no matter how tired she gets, she's always dependable. She can always be there for you. And no matter how stubborn us boys get, she's always right, whether we like it or not. So we always go up to her, ask her, hey, what should we do here? And she can always give us experience and sound advice. So it's always good to know that we can depend on somebody like her. Going through the next one, she's got the work ethic of a war horse. My gosh, I'm tongue-tied here. It's untiring and unending. No matter how tired, she always finds a way to pull some extra strength out of somewhere. I don't know where it comes from. Wish I had more of it. And beyond that, she's got a killer personality. She's got a sense of adventure, great sense of humor, and she is fearless. God help any soul or anything that enters this house to try and harm her family, because it won't come out alive. Another thing is, she has the patience that I wish I had. Because no matter how stressful things get, she finds patience for the little things that drive me absolutely crazy. And so I wish I had that like you did, Mom. I really did. And one thing that's most important of all is she's taught me and my family that we should value family and experiences more than objects. Though things like buying your first car and getting your first house, pictures, things she values, but she does teach us, to have faith in the Lord and to value the truly important things in life. The next great thing that's really important and influential in my life is a place. None other than my first church, Lord of the Mountains. It's back in Colorado. Up to that point, we had never gone to church. Our family is all believers in God, but at the point I just believed that there was God or a higher being, but never really accepted Him into my life. To that point, we'd never gone to church. This is the first church I ever went to. My mom said, let's try this church. So I said, sure, let's go. I was at a very dark and low place in my life, and I am young, but that does not dismiss the fact that I was at the lowest I've ever been. And so I prayed to the Lord for the first time. I give up. I need your help. I surrender. Give me an answer. Give me a way out. And that's where I felt it for the first time. At first, all of our experiences and all our visits were just tears and crying and healing. But through time, visiting more and more, I began to sing and took my first communion with the church, which was one amazing experience itself. But it was the place where I found Christ and accepted God as my God. I found Him. And He saved me. I wouldn't be standing here today without Him. The experience that has shaped my life was the fact that I got hired at Glen Heights. Recently, in the past few months, I got hired at Glen Heights Fire Department. I went to school for it, worked butt off to get there, a lot of stress. It was a really hard time getting there. But prior to that, I had worked at EST6, and it taught me some good experiences, but it was nothing compared to the challenges I started facing once I started working. And once I started, I just saw myself grow and realized, hey, these challenges, they're making me stronger. Many calls I came back and I don't feel like I'm worth it. I don't feel like I'm cut out for it. So inexperienced, because I didn't have much, medical experience prior to working here. But getting there, I realized, hey, I'm going to learn, and I've become stronger since then. So that was a good place to work. and I'm continuing every single day to get stronger and better at everything I do. You deliver a baby. So that was an amazing experience itself. I just knew exactly what to do. It's just instinct. So getting that done, getting under the belt as a rookie was what an amazing thing to have. I thank you for your time tonight. Thank you for coming out and listening to what has influenced my life. Whether you may be old or young, everything is added up to this point in life. And just I ask you, consider some of the things that have influenced you in your life.